So this coming Sunday, the 12th of October, is a special celebration in Leamington. Of course, it's the switching on of the Diwali lights this year, right at the top of the parade. And I'm on the parade today, but not at the top. I'm in the town hall, in fact, in the office of Councillor Naveen Tangri, who is the chair of Warwick District Council, and he's the very person who'll be switching on those lights on Sunday evening. Councillor Tangri, welcome to Life in Lem.
Thank you, Tim. And thanks for giving me this opportunity to talk about Diwali lights and Diwali as a festival.
My pleasure. It's lovely to be able to do this with you today. So let's start with Diwali as a festival. For those people that perhaps aren't familiar with it, can you just give us an introduction to what Diwali, the Festival of Light, is all about?
Well, Diwali, also known as Festival of Light, is one of the most important and joyful festivals in the Hindu calendar. And it's also celebrated by different religions, Sikhs, Jains, and other communities. Basically, it symbolizes the victory of light over darkness, good over evil, and knowledge over ignorance. People light lamps, candles, fireworks to represent the inner light to protect from spiritual darkness. It also is a time for family gathering, sharing food, and reflecting on renewal the hope. If I go by a little bit by religion, so according to the Hindu mythology, Diwali is celebrated the return of Lord Rama to his kingdom of Ayodhya after 14 years of exile and his victory over demon king Ravana. And also Diwali also honors the goddess Lakshmi, the goddess of wealth and prosperity. So it believed that she was born from churning of the ocean, even called Samudra Manthan, and she visits the homes that are clean, well lit, and filled with joy. That's why homes are decorated with lights and different colors. Also, in Sikhism, it's called Bandi Chhod Divas. So they celebrate also in the same date. It happens on the same day and same time. And basically, it's Indian Christmas. So if you go to India, you can see how people are happy on Christmas in England, in UK. I'm just kind of relating now how it's celebrated. So it's Indian Christmas. So in Bandi Chhod Divas, coming back on Sikhism, the people, there was a guru, and he released some prisoners. So people celebrate for that, yeah.
And in your experience of Diwali celebrations, have you got one that you think back to that goes, for me, that's the absolute essence of what Diwali means to me?
Well, it's obvious because it's the main festival in India, and I was born and brought up there until the age of 20, and after that I moved here, so I can still remember my childhood memories when my father, my parents were buying sweets, we were buying crackers and celebrating with the family in the evening, having nice food in the evening and meeting friends and families. So yeah, that's my own memories, I think.
And so the triumph of light over darkness, the triumph of knowledge over ignorance, irrespective of what faith you are, or indeed if you don't have a particular faith, those are still things that I guess are relevant and important to everybody.
Oh yes, it's apart from, that's it's for relevant to people who have no faith or not any particular faith. It's a message. It's given that it's a message of light, hope, kindness, and the triumph of good, and good are universal. You don't have to belong to any particular faith or appreciate the values as it represents or to join the celebration. In fact, festival provides an opportunity for all of us to learn about other traditions and strengthens the bonds that make our community so special.
Yes, absolutely. Strength through diversity. And so speaking of our community in Leamington, how did we come to start celebrating Diwali?
Oh, that's a great question. It is actually, I didn't start it. It was started long time ago. And there was an association called BAPS, Business Asians Association, who started it more than 25 years ago. And also now there are people coming from India. There are young families they're working with different companies like GLR, TCS, National Grid, Microsoft, all these professional companies. And they have the young families, so they have something to celebrate, and this is the main festival they can enjoy.
And so as chair of the council this year, you get the honour of switching the lights on Sunday evening. Tell us what's going to be, it's 6 o'clock, isn't it, on Sunday? What do you expect to be happening?
Well, basically, what we go is we do a little kind of half an hour presentation for councillors only and dignitaries from Warwick and Leamington, and then after at 5:30 we walk towards the light, and but the program will start 6 o'clock. There will be Bollywood music, dance, bhangra, and everything. I think people will enjoy a lot.
But although this is your first year as chair of Warwick District Council, this isn't actually the first time you've switched the lights on, is it?
Yes, about 4 years ago, 2021, I was going through the parade with my family, and I saw the Diwali lights. They were not on. So I felt very bad actually. So I called someone higher in the district council, and they sent the contractor straight away, and they asked me to switch on the light at 4 o'clock, and which was a great event. We were only few councillors there at some point, maybe about 10 councillors, but now it's becoming bigger and bigger in Leamington. So that's like last year there were about 700 people. So I don't know how many people coming on 12th of October, but that's the history of a little bit of Diwali in Leamington.
So we're in good hands. This man has experience of switching the Diwali lights on. So for anyone that wants to come down, it sort of starts at around 6 p.m. on Sunday evening at the top of the parade. Music, dancing, festivities, and of course the lights themselves. For people that can't make it down into town that evening for whatever reason, is there a way they can mark that moment, celebrate Diwali from their homes?
Yeah, if you are not able to attend the parade, there are still many ways to celebrate. I mean, you could light a candle or a diya to mark the occasion, prepare a special meal with the family, or even just take a quiet moment to reflect the values of Diwali: peace, kindness, and renewable. And there are also many virtual events, cultural videos, and tutorials online, so you can still connect with the spirit of festival wherever you are.
So all the very best for the switch on Sunday evening. The weather forecast looks great actually. It looks mild, dry, still, so a perfect evening for celebrations in town. I do hope if you're listening you can make it along there and join in the fun. If not, then clearly you can still celebrate at home, perhaps light a candle, reflect on the messages of Diwali: kindness, renewal, the triumph of light over darkness, good over evil, knowledge over ignorance. We can all, I'm sure, subscribe to those. Councillor Tangri, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you very much, Tim. Thanks.